This video will show how to use the Excel tool to set up your HinksPix Pro Smart Pixel board system. For this display, we are going to stick with a megatree that will be hard mounted to a 16 port onboard SPI to the HinksPix Pro, and we'll plan on using 4-port smart receivers for candy canes on both the right and left side, as well as arches. Going into the tool, the first thing to think of is we need to talk nomenclature. If you are using these long-range receivers that only have one Cat5 port on them, this video is not for you. Please seek out the other videos on how to set up these receivers. This video is meant for the daisy chaining smart receivers, as seen here, that can host up to 16 of these 4-port boards, 4 of these 16-port boards, or a combination of such. Setting up this display, the first thing we're going to do is define what we have. In this case, we said we're going to have one onboard 16-port SPI board for our megatree. We are going to label the ports, our 50 pixels per leg, and those channels. Note that this last channel will be 2400. This is to assist us in setting up those smart board channels. In the next column, you'll set up your smart boards. You may have 1, you may have 16. There are templates in this tool that you can copy and paste over. I highly recommend color coding each and individual board. In this example, we've set up our arches on the left and right on separate boards, as well as our candy canes on the left and right on separate boards. Notice on each 4-port, it tells us which SPI port is on there that each one would plug into. Moving to this next column, you will see that we now split up these colored 4-port boards. Each SPI port 1 will be in data stream 1. Each SPI port 2 will be in data stream 2. Each SPI port 3 in 3, and 4 in 4. We will now go through and transcribe that data. So for smart board, your first smart board 0, you would have arch 1 on port 1, and so on all the way down. Once you have the data in, you can drag these columns to get your answers. You will do this for all 4. Notice for each one. Again, data stream 1 corresponds to all your SPI port 1s. Data stream 2, all your SPI port 2s. Data stream 3, your 3s, and 4, your 4s. Once you have done this, you will know all of your start channels for this Cat5 data stream. The next step in the process will be to go into Xlights to align our layout tab. As we open Xlights, we will now make sure these props are in the exact same order. To note, we are starting at channel 2401. So, if we are going to start there, we need to make sure that tree is first and ends at 2400. From there, we will say arch left 1 will follow the tree. Then candy cane left 1 would follow arch 1. And we will do that until this exact order in the layout tab matches that you came up with here in step 2. That concludes this video on how to lay out your 4-port SPIs and get them accurately portrayed in Xlights. In the next video, we will discuss how to set up your HinksPix Pro.